We're joined by Matt Davison of the 1890 Initiative. And Matt, Good morning. Good to see you again.
Good to see you guys. Nice digs.
Your first time. You saw us in the old digs back in June.
Yeah, that was something.
This is a little bit of a change for us.
Just down the street. I'm 2 blocks away.
Not
I was in the office this morning, walked over here.
Just walked right over.
Got me a nice cup of coffee.
You walked right over.
That's right.
It's 2 blocks.
2 blocks. That's pretty easy.
Wow.
You didn't have to stop.
Do you drive 2 blocks?
You drive 2 blocks.
You guys are spoiled. Look at this place.
I know.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
I'm not spoiled.
It's like the
Look who I work
Today
with.
Show.
I have
People
to
can watch
It
outside.
is like the Today Show.
People
It really is.
inside.
It's like the
Today Show.
Everywhere. Just like it.
I'm like Matt Lauer.
Steve Lauer. Steve Lauer.
Yeah.
Controversy. We don't need that.
No,
Well,
we
we're
don't
doing
need that.
fine.
Well,
The show's tanking.
we have Matt is here because it's a huge time for Nebraska football and Nebraska sports in general. Of course, tomorrow huge for the Huskers. Huskers in the volleyball Final Four. Excitement there. Football recruiting time. Signing days next week. And speaking of that, Matt has informed me of a very important announcement.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
From
big.
the 1890 Initiative.
Yeah,
The desk of 1890.
Yeah, it's a big time of year. Every December is exciting, right? I mean, the volleyball team's on a magical run to the Final Four. Hopefully we have a ton of fans down in Tampa that are ready to cheer them on to victory tomorrow. Tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow. You got it. You nailed it.
Tomorrow, 6.
And then again on Sunday. And obviously recruiting is big. And December is big for 1890 anyway. We have a lot going on. But we're going to make an announcement at 8 o'clock. I'm going to actually announce it right now.
Oh, whoa.
I am.
Tune-in breakers.
Yes,
Guys. Get locked
Are
in.
you
Breakers,
ready?
lock in.
Are
Say
you
it.
ready? And then at 8 o'clock, we'll launch it kind of with a press release and on social media. But we're gonna start at 8 o'clock, the countdown to signing day at 1890, and we're gonna try to raise a whole bunch of money between 8 o'clock today and next Tuesday at 4 o'clock. Signing day is Wednesday, so we're gonna end it on Tuesday at 4 o'clock, and we're gonna try to raise $500,000 between now and next Tuesday at 4. Now we do have a generous donor that's already come forward and said they would match the first $250,000. And so we're trying to get everybody involved, right? Everybody in the state, everybody that's a Husker fan worldwide can participate. We need everybody to participate, large and small donations, $10 a month, $20 a month, $50 a month, whatever. We need everybody to get involved and to try to give us the best chance to be really good at NIL in Nebraska. We have a lot of momentum right now, and so we thought this was a good time to have a few-day push. We'll give daily updates on the number, so every morning we'll put out a number on where we are
Website.
on our goal. It'll be on social media, and we'll put it on the website as well. And so anybody that wants to give, I'll just finish with this. If they want to give, go to 1890nebraska.com. Click the Contribute Now button. That'll take you through it. Otherwise, you can text NEBNIL to 801-801. And that's another way that you can get involved and try to get us to our goal. Hopefully we blow it out, right? We have a lot of great fans.
We should go way beyond that.
I hope so.
That goal should be done by today.
Don't cap it.
We're going to keep rolling.
We will not
Would
cap
you
it.
like to use my Jumbotron?
Yes.
This would be a nice time for the Jumbotron to be
bring
going.
it up. Remind
Like a
us.
clicker.
The clicker like that, basically. I thought your face is up there, 1890.
No, not mine.
It's on the Jumbotron, and it's live. Let's up there, Timmy.
Yeah.
$20.
Oh, you're jumping.
Oh,
yeah. Right. I didn't know where you're going.
This is Bill's
Timmy.
Jumbotron
Yeah,
right here.
Timmy for 20.
Timmy for 20.
You can
Yeah.
make that sound. That would make your sound.
Ding, 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 ding. We're going to make like a casino sound, like you've hit all sevens.
I like it.
Like that. I'm telling you right now, this will be big. I have one question to start off with. I think
What do
the
you got,
breakers
Bill?
would like to know how much money do you have to give Rayola and Ford to come here? I think that's what the breakers would like to know. Would they like to know that? I think they'd like to know that. Is that possible for you to speak on that?
We didn't talk about this in the break. Look, it's obviously an exciting time for all of our fans, and it always is this time of year to kind of see how the roster is going to end up. I mean, that piece of it, obviously Dominic was in my recruiting class 26 years ago.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
we've been buddies a long, long time and stay in touch. And so, I'm excited for him and his family and always have been. I think, it was well over 3 years ago that, I've known, his family for a long time, but it was well over 3 years ago we started talking about, Nebraska football and all these things. Then Donnie joins the staff. And so there's just a lot going on. It's exciting for all of us.
Okay. There's a lot of people that have questions just about NIL. Do you find that there's a lot of confusion regarding what you do?
I do. I think it's our biggest challenge is the educational piece of it. People just and look, it's a new industry, right?
Right.
And so our fans really only know what Nebraska has done maybe with NIL.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have any perspective on any other operations at any other school around the country. And quite frankly, a lot of people don't. I mean, even me. I mean, I have some peers in the industry that I talk to and try to learn some things along the way. For the average fan, I think they look at it and say, we just want everybody to know how they can help. What's the best thing I can do? Best thing you can do is contribute.
Right.
Whatever you can do, monthly or one time, whatever it is. And then the structure of our company, I think I would put against anybody in the country. And we've tried to tell people about it. But what Tom and Sean Pede have done for NIL in Nebraska is unlike anything across the country. They cover all of our expenses, our overhead. We have a beautiful office right here downtown. All of our salaries, our travel, everything. And that means 100% of every donation goes directly to where it's supposed to go, to student athletes. And so that's a unique setup. We have 4 full-time employees and an intern who's awesome. And then the help we get from Sandhills Global, the support back there is unbelievable. I mean, there's probably 15 people every day that wake up, that work at Sandhills full-time, that are thinking about 1890, from accounting to legal to, graphic design, social media, everything that they do for us out there. So, we have great support. We have a chance to be really good at this. I think, we're doing our best to give Nebraska a great chance.
I've probably had, I don't know how many, Matt, people that have had to reach out to you from other Power 5 conferences that have reached out to me about the NIL in 1890 and what's going on. It's the best in the country. And so I forwarded him to Matt. Matt, they've reached out to him. They've talked to him just about the structure because they know that it's done all above board by the rules. Everything's done first class. So the number of people that have reached out to me from every conference and said, hey, what's going on there, Bill? You guys seem to be the best. And so I've been able to get him in contact. So like I said, Matt reached out to people, but they're reaching out to him. He is the resource on this.
Well, it's not because of me. I can tell you that. I mean, we have great people at 1890, great ownership and great support. And, we're just kind of the in-between, between the athletes. And, we work closely with the university, back to your point, Bill. We try to do things the right way. There's a lot of things with NIL. Things have changed a lot, even in the 2.5 years that it's been out. And so we're constantly in touch with compliance over on campus. We work closely with them, making sure we're trying to do everything above board. We're trying to make things easy on the student athletes. And look, there's a lot of great things that come from NIL, and that's what we want the fans to know too. Like, I mean, a couple of years ago, we didn't want a lot of places, including, you get nervous about donors being around student athletes because you're afraid they're going to get a free meal or something or whatever. And now we want our student athletes to meet those people. We want to meet everybody. We want them out in the community. We want them meeting business leaders. And so most of what we do when we work with our student athletes is we want to get them out in the community to meet as many people as they can. So they have to go out and do NIL activities to actually earn the money. And mostly we do that through charitable organizations. Kenzie Knuckles handles that for us. And so we have, a dozen charities that we work with locally, and we get student athletes out there to support those charities. Otherwise, it's a networking opportunity for them. And so they're out and they're giving back. They're learning a lot about these nonprofits, gives them great perspective on life. They're able to help. So there's just so many good stories that we know that come out of all this NIL stuff, because too many times the headlines are only the big numbers.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And
I know
a lot of that isn't true. You don't know what to believe. No one really knows what's happening out there. And so unfortunately, those get the headlines. We get to see like the real stuff that happens, the good things that happen for the kids and for all the charities that we work with.
How busy is December for you?
It's really busy. I mean, the transfer portal is, everybody's watching that all the time. So what's the roster going to look like? Things like that. But end of year, our contracts we have 150 or so student athletes we're working with right now. And most of those contracts are 6 or 12 months. So a lot of those are being renewed at the end of the year. One of the unique things we do that I don't know another collective that does it is that we handle the taxes for the student athletes. So we withhold from their payments. We make payments to the state and federal government quarterly for them. So, I mean, we're doing tax time right now. We're doing new contracts. We have just a lot going on in December, and like everybody, I mean, shoot, everybody's busy at the end of the year, and we are too.
How frustrating is it when which we all know that we're in the business, when you hear the false numbers, like, yeah, so-and-so was supposed to get $7 million from Florida State, but it didn't come through state. When everyone knows the numbers are not real.
Yeah.
Everyone floats numbers, but you guys, no one, there's nothing that's real. As far as like, you don't post them, you don't have the contract. It's not like the NFL where it's like, it's out there in front of everyone. Everything is how does that affect you when you're dealing with things that you're trying to get organized? And someone's like, well, yeah, I know that. Well, the guy, my buddy at Oregon, he got $9 million for that.
Yeah. I mean,
it's not true.
No, it's not true. I mean,
Yeah.
I think largely the market probably settled a little below where people maybe thought a year and a half ago. That's just a feeling, though. Like I don't know what other teams are doing, spending. People, they don't know what we're doing. It's all guesses mostly that you see out there. It's generalities. Maybe it's close to this. Maybe it's close to that. I mean, every roster is demanding of a certain amount too, right? So obviously the teams that have the better players, or the teams that have all the NFL guys, are probably, maybe spending more.
150 athletes under contract, you said, across how many sports?
So football, men's and women's basketball, volleyball, baseball, men's gymnastics, wrestling. And then we did a deal with the bowling team this spring too. So what is that? 8 sports and softball. So, we're working with a whole bunch of sports. And I think that will expand. We want to work with every sport that wants to work with us. And we want to be that vehicle, that tool for them that allows them to operate in the NIL space, because it started off with the big sports, men's basketball, football, volleyball. And now it started to influence all the sports. And doesn't matter what coach you are for what sport, NIL is probably influencing your program. And so we want to be a good resource for them, put our coaches in a position to be successful in the NIL era, and help our student athletes navigate that and what that looks like, and try to make it as easy on them as we can, and try to always do everything compliantly so they don't do anything that may harm their eligibility.
Last week, Matt Rule made some waves when he said that a quarterback costs anywhere from $1 to $2 million in NIL. I'm curious how you guys respond to that when you hear a coach come out there and say that. Our Nebraska's head coach. This has made the waves everywhere. He was on McAfee yesterday talking with Pat McAfee about the situation. But when you hear that as a collective, when you hear a coach say that, how do you respond? Like, what's your response to that?
Well, we have this countdown to signing day event that we're doing.
Boom. Let's get back to this. Today at 8.
In a nice office, too.
You walk over here.
We're constantly trying to reach our fans, let them know how they can help, whether it's quarterback or whatever position from whatever sport. If any fan wants to help, they can go on the website, they can do the text to give, and they can choose the sport they want to give to. And so that's what we're trying to do is get as much money as we can to try to help our sports. And if it happens to be a certain position, that's great. We're here to try to do what we can to help our coaches.
On that note, just got a text right now. Text says, R-Dub in Chicago says, I just sent $150 to $18.90.
That's what we're doing here. The tickets going that day.
It took less than 2 minutes. Easy peasy. Thanks for creating awareness.
We are like Jerry Lewis.
Wow.
We're like Jerry Lewis.
We're like a telephone.
Instant results.
Hey, go back and tell.
I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah.
No, go back and go over the information that you're trying to do here. This signing day deal.
Well, we're trying to raise $500,000 between today and Tuesday at 4:00. We're going to try to raise $500,000. And the easiest way to give is to go online, 1890nebraska.com, click the red button, contribute now, or they can text NEBNIL to 801-801. And that gives you an easy way to give that way as well.
So who was that?
That was R-Dub in Chicago.
So R-Dub didn't donate $150. He donated $300 because someone's mentioning it. He didn't do $150.
Right.
He did $300. So think about that. When you send in, you didn't give $100, you gave $200. Right. This is a wow moment right here. This is Matt Davison running at the highest level, 1890.
Cool, 10 becomes 20.
Yeah, exactly. We can keep going.
I mean, to come
400,000 becomes 800,000. I don't know if he did go that high, but I think he will.
It's good math, Bill.
Let's ask the anonymous donor. Someone called in and said, I'll give $1 million right now. Will he match it?
Ooh. Wow, put him on the spot.
Let's go.
We can ask them.
I'm not going to be shocked if we get some.
We should make
really big.
I'm going to say this, Huskers. We should make this today. We should make the number today. The goal was $500,000, right?
I'm telling you, it all matters. And
you should get Bill over working
just
for it.
10 a month, 20 a month, 50 a month. Let's go.
Yeah,
that's the deal too. I think people realize that this is a recurring expense you can have. It's not just, hey, it's one time.
And you can
make
it
recurring.
Yeah, you can make it recurring. You can make it one time. You can make it yearly, monthly, weekly, whatever you want.
You're explaining this well, and I think it's interesting to people just to hear that the student athletes are under contract. These are contracts with 150 student athletes. I don't think people know information like that.
Yeah, I mean, we're working with 100 football players. You know, the entire men's basketball team, the whole volleyball team, obviously. Worked with the whole women's basketball team, and then selected individuals off some of the other sports.
Interesting.
And that's kind of the way it breaks out. And, you know, it's exciting. I mean, look, we love what we do. We have a ton of fun doing this. We're having a great time at 1890. We get to be around awesome people. The student athletes are great. And, you know, like I said, I think we're doing a lot of good things in the community too, getting the student athletes out there, creating awareness for some of these nonprofits.
Let's see what we can do today for our numbers. Let's get other textures.
I got some more coming right now.
Who else is adding money in right now? Let's post some things. Let's get the thermometer going right now. We get the thermometer going.
We need the Jumbotron.
What do we got for money? Who's coming in? Who's texting?
All right, we got Tulane Tanner, $100 to send.
It's not 100, 200.
200, Tanner. Let's go.
We've got Zach put $20 a month in.
That's $20 a month. 40. Basically put in $40 a month. Who else we have?
Tater just put $70 in.
Tater put 70 in.
Keep it coming.
How about the kids out there?
Come on.
How about the parents? Do it for your kids. Get the kids.
Go in here.
We don't have a number.
Give your bank.
Go in your piggy bank.
Give them a cord. Give them a cord for Christmas. That's what the kids want.
This is a good idea, man. You should probably come on again next week.
Yeah.
Probably get the whole thing.
I'll be back.
Push.
Is there a way that they can mark is there any way that they could email you or message you that, hey, we got this from the ticket? We heard about this on the ticket.
Let us know. Yeah, we want
they could.
We'll give out your personal cell phone number if you want.
We'll do that.
Good job. There might be a little note in there.
We should figure out some way to be able to say, hey, how'd it come off of that?
Well, safe to say this is the only place that anybody has heard about this until 8 o'clock. At 8 o'clock, we're putting it out on social.
So we're ahead of the game right now.
Anything from now to 8, I know is you guys.
I
get an email every time somebody, contributes.
So, okay.
I mean, it's blowing up.
Cha-ching right now. This. Come on, Brady.
Email.
Sanderson,
there we go.
$75.
Sanderson, 75.
That's actually $150.
Yeah, exactly. Do the math.
Who in Columbus, Bill?
Bird
said he's going to put a fund. He's give me a number up. He's going to put money in.
Thank you. We should try to post before Davison leaves 5,000 from the ticket.
Yeah.
$5,000. We're probably up to around 500 or so right
then
now.
Then at 8 o'clock, you're going to see a video of Kenzie Knuckles explaining all of this too.
Jake, say that. How to do it again?
Nice. Okay, you go to and you can text NEB NIL to the number 801-801.
That's right.
Okay, again, text NEB NIL to 801-801 or the website again, Matt.
1890nebraska.com.
Do it. Just send 20.
This is the countdown to signing day starting at 8 a.m.
This is the chance to show how 1890 rules everyone. This is the chance for Nebraska
fan base wins.
Yes, best fan base wins. It's on. Oklahoma, you want some? Michigan?
Bring it.
Yeah, try it. Yeah.
Al, $50. There
you go.
Matt, I mean,
another
I gotta say, we're off to a good start.
This is pretty solid. Look at the people. Bird and Columbus did $50. So
thank you, Bird.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Ryan in Delaware is about to contribit also.
Ryan.
This is working out well.
And we should.
You guys have some people listening in Delaware?
All 50 states.
Hey, how about this? Lisbon, Portugal.
Yes.
Lisbon.
Today.
Yes.
Yeah,
it is Portugal. It's the capital.
I was right?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Awesome.
I mean, back in my broadcast days, I did get texts and things from all over the world. People listening to the broadcast.
Hey, by the way, Matt did play for Nebraska. What bowls did you play in?
Oh, yeah, there we go.
What bowl games? Get ready for this. What bowl games?
Okay, so I played in the Orange Bowl as a freshman. We won the national championship. The next year, I played.
Humble brag.
Played in the, well, look, I was a decent player on a great team.
You were good. I remember.
On a great team. Then we went to the Holiday Bowl in '98. Spit the bit there. Lost to Arizona. Then my junior year, went to the Fiesta Bowl, played Tennessee again, put a hurting on them in the Fiesta Bowl, finished second in the country, didn't play for the national title, should have won it my junior year, the 99 season, we should have won the title. And then my senior year, Yeah, we lost at K-State, kind of derailed the season a little bit, and we went to the Alamo Bowl and beat the tar out of Northwestern.
Yeah.
60-some points, right?
How about those
Yeah,
bowl
60,
games? How about those
yeah.
bowl
They're
games?
pretty. Can I ask one quick question? This has been the controversy, not controversy, but the dilemma of information that fans have wanted forever. This is what I was told. You're in the huddle.
If this doesn't have anything,
You're in the huddle for the catch.
97.
I know for the catch. We're at
Oh,
Missouri.
where can we possibly
So,
go?
so this is what I was told.
there was no huddle.
That Frosty said, I'm going to bounce it off of someone's foot, but you didn't know whose foot. So you had to use your barnyard cat-like agility in the back of the end zone to see whose foot it was going off of to make the catch. Is there any truth to that?
Well, we didn't huddle.
We didn't huddle.
We didn't huddle. If he'd have thrown it to me to begin with, it would have been so difficult. But he throws it to Shevin. Shevin probably should have cut it, although he might have been short.
Yes.
It would have been close.
And then close.
We love to live in the past.
I was
when
just
it's-
so tired.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
tired.
better.
At that
Were you
moment-
tired?
Oh my gosh, it was a long drive.
Yeah.
long
Yeah, I
drive.
was. Anyway, there was talk of that happened, that he said
He did
he's
not.
going to bounce it off of someone's foot. Be ready, Davis.
There was no talking.
Okay,
Other than
that's why I want to make sure
hut,
that
hut.
again. Hut, hut.
We have an update over here.
Come on. Come on, Jake.
We love the instant. We love the instant results here.
Let's
Okay.
get the kids contributing.
This is real, Matt. I'm making money.
Okay,
awesome.
here we go. Brandon, $20. Joe P, $50. Joe in Boulder, $50. Doug in Northwest Lincoln, $100 contributed.
That's insane.
Husker Mike in Waterloo, $50.
That's
Thank
not
you.
50. That's 100.
Kathy,
Getting matched.
Kathy in California, $100.
100.
I feel like Jerry
It's
Lewis.
California.
It's 5:30 that time.
5:30.
Kathy,
The thermometer is moving. Ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching.
And it all goes. where
Ohio
it's
State, you
supposed
want
to
some
go.
of this? Yeah.
Mac in Omaha, $75.
Look at this.
Look at
That's
this.
awesome. Thank you.
We're gonna get
Thank
this
you.
cover
Thank you.
here on
Yeah.
the show.
Did you expect this, Matt?
Thank you,
Yeah.
everybody.
Did you expect this?
Well, I know you guys have a lot of listeners.
Oh,
I mean, I was wise.
No, we're
in
tanking.
choosing to come here.
We're in trouble.
The show's struggling.
Look at all the people outside of the street watching.
I love,
I mean,
come
the
watch
breakers
this
here.
here.
Just want to get in.
The breakers are all here.
We're limping to the finish line, Matt, but we're doing what we can.
Bill Ellis wants some more casino sounds from you.
Ting, 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 ting. Ding, 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 ding.
Any more coming in?
We do appreciate this
I know.
very much.
No, this is big.
I mean, this is what Nebraska is all about, right? We can all get around one thing.
This is
It's
fun.
Husker football,
Hey.
it's Husker athletics, period. You can support any sport you want.
Can you imagine what's going on right now in Los Angeles for UCLA? Zero. Zero things
Oh,
going.
maybe. I don't know.
One guy calling
Hope you're
in.
wrong.
$20. Todd in Burbank.
I tried to get Bitcoin.
I hope.
Crypto.
Can I send in lottery cards? Keep going.
Any more coming?
Yes, Bill in Rapid City, South Dakota.
South Dakota,
100
605.
$100.
$100.
605.
Yeah,
area code.
Matt, we're making money right now.
So,
We
Stick
get a
around.
few thousand people. Think about
Yes.
that. You get a few thousand people.
Well,
That'd be
you're
helpful.
gonna get several hundred just right off this because this is a group of people that for the
They're
breakers
loyal.
that are incredible.
Luke in Percival, Iowa, $100.
Iowa.
Yeah.
Iowa.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Yeah, if you're just tuning in again, if you want to text, the countdown to signing day begins at 8 a.m.
That's right. 20.
1890, trying to get, make some
Can
money
we
here
get?
for the
We want to get
athletes.
to you want to get to 500,000 by what day was it?
Tuesday at 4:00.
Tuesday at 4.
We'll
We'd
give
like to-
daily
we-
updates.
We'd like to make it by tonight. We'd like to make it by tonight
It officially starts
because all you
8
need to
a.m.
get is 250.
We
right?
will adjust the goal. If
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
get there.
Yeah, let us know, man. If you need
I will.
to adjust,
Hey, you're gonna
we'll
see
take
it.
part of that.
We're
yeah.
going to put it out every morning, kind of where we are.
I
on the
wouldn't mind
update.
having a big thermometer right on here.
We'll,
Yeah.
we'll bring it up here.
Jake, details again.
1890.
Text to the number 801 NEBNIL or go to 1890nebraska.com.
.com.
A couple before let's go back. A couple more.
Okay.
Big Ty is
Big
doing
Ty.
$100 monthly. Recurring,
Oh, baby.
recurring.
2,400.
That's big.
That's $2,400 you just gave.
That's
That's
big.
what he just
Thank
gave. He
you.
gave $2,400.
Do the math.
A
You're right.
listener in Houston says $20 right now. Montana
Thank you, Houston.
Montana Husker says $50 contributed.
Bam.
Let's reiterate too.
Bam.
The $20 matters. Thank you.
It does matter.
That is not
It
one of those
does
deals
matter.
where it's like, oh, that's not what I would do. No,
No,
you are. Yes, you are.
That's right.
Gino, $100. Let's go. He says he's pumped.
This is good.
Is there any chance we would take some of this money and wager it with Lee Sterling to see if we can just really double down?
No,
we have
zero.
A, also, we have a tax.
Probably not.
We have a
This just
tax-free
took
app to
a
run our
awkward
money
turn.
through. And they'll go, yes. That would be the best. 1890, appreciate that. We're letting 30 grand ride in the Packers today. We have a parlay.
Interception killed us.
We need to get, hey guys, we need to contribute again tomorrow. Try to get back in the game.
Son of a gun.
Took a hit on the Giants.
God dang it. God dang
Spencer,
DeVito.
South Dakota, $20. Sean and Eagle, $25. They're just tallying up at this point.
Breakers, please.
This is big.
The breakers are coming out.
It's not even live yet.
We haven't even
went live yet.
8
It
o'clock.
started, Matt.
Yeah.
This is
huge.
Jumpstart.
Thank you, guys.
He is Matt Davison, the 1890 initiative. One last time at 8 a.m. This officially begins, but it's the countdown to signing day. This will be from 8 a.m. today until 4 p.m. on Tuesday because signing day is Wednesday.
That's right.
You can text to 801-801-NEBNIL. Okay, NEBNIL to the number 801-801 or go to 1890nebraska.com.
If you give,
Thank you, Jake.
You're welcome,
if
Matt.
you give 1,000, he'll give you a signed picture of him with the ball after the catch.
A few left.
Yeah, if you left.
A
Yeah,
few
he'll,
left.
yeah, just he'll send them out. He'll send them
Everybody's
out.
going to get a magazine.
I
It's
rode
gonna
in
be
the
great.
car with you one time. You had over 40 in the back seat. You had 40 of them in the back seat.
You never know. Got to
You
be
never know.
prepared.
You never
Got to
know.
be prepared.
I've never been more proud of the Breakers.
Those breakers
Yeah,
have shown up.
this is massive.
I've
Tom
never
and
been more
Lincoln,
proud.
$20 again. But just
I've
Thank
never
you.
been
This-
more proud.
This is
I
fantastic.
wish we had a way. Maybe through the text we can go back and add it all
yeah,
up.
we should do that.
This was worth the 2-block walk.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
will be
Can
back.
we get an
When
1890
invited.
stocking cap?
I gave you guys hats. I've never seen them again.
Ooh.
Not stocking caps.
Yeah,
though. Those
stocking
are
caps.
regular.
I want one of those bad
It's
boys.
winter
Okay.
time now.
I
Yeah.
could probably get you one of
Yeah,
these.
that would be nice.
So just so people know too, I don't think people would know Matt's office. It's in that. Is it in that new?
The lead place tower.
Oh yeah, there you
Whoa.
go.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Across
Yeah,
from
this
the
is-
lead
you're
center.
not in the back of a grocery store.
No. It's pretty nice.
This is
With,
nice.
with an old school adding machine. Adding it up.
Your dog's in.
Thank you, boys.
Thanks, Matt.
Thank you.
Matt Gibson, 1890.